Now when you see the title of this video, I'm sure you guys are thinking, oh, Archfiend's finally gonna chime in and tear Onision apart, and well, I've got some news for you. This video isn't about the quote-unquote content that I feel Onision makes that goes way too far, but it's about just YouTube critics per se that go beyond what I feel is my tolerance for what we should criticize someone for. Now, I know I said what we should. Obviously, I'm not here to speak for everyone. This is just my personal stance on things. I'm not here to tell you have absolutely no right to make a video about Onision. You have no right to make it about that certain specific topic dealing in Onision's life. Make a video about whatever you want. It doesn't mean I'm going to sit here and say, oh, you're using your brave right for free speech and I condone it and all this, blah, blah, blah. Make a video about whatever you want here on the internet. You're free to cover whatever topic you want. But getting back on track here, I've been basically just so shied away from the Onision criticism. And it's not that I don't believe it. It's not that, you know, I see all the facts laid on the table by a number of people out there that just want to basically end Onision's proverbial life, for lack of a better term. It's that the criticism went from his content of doing things like, you know, punching a pregnant lady in the stomach or hitting her with a baseball bat, whatever. Just, you know, ridiculous attempts at humor that even his own fan base criticized him for, to trying to end his marriage, trying to go so deep into his life that we have to get in touch with his family and his wife and let him know what a terrible person he is. Now, again, you're free to do whatever the hell you want out there in whatever hell fashion you want to, as long as it doesn't break laws, of course. But I get requests all the time to make videos about this or that information that came out about Onision. Look what this guy did. Oh, he showed just complete, absolute proof of Onision being a bad person and his wife has to know about it and all this shit. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but that's not how I roll here. And that's not how I feel YouTube should be used. And again, I'm not speaking for everyone. But when criticism goes to a point that you physically want to rule aspects of someone's life outside of YouTube, and you physically don't know the person. Now, I know I've said this before, like people have said, how can you pick on Shane Dawson? I get comments like this, how can you pick on Shane Dawson? You don't even know him. And I'll reply back with something like, yeah, well, I don't know Osama bin Laden. Am I free to criticize him as well? Now, I know I'm potentially stepping into a pothole here by saying, you know, we don't know Onision. Why are you trying to tear apart his message where I don't know Shane Dawson? Why am I trying to ruin his image on YouTube? Well, see, that's the thing. I can only see Shane Dawson as an example, or Justine, or Ray William Johnson, or any of the people that I've covered here. I can only see them for their content they portrayed here on YouTube. I can only attack that. You don't see me making a video and stick with Shane Dawson here, using the fact that, truth be told, his father wanted nothing to do with him and his family and walked out of him. Have you ever seen me use that as, like, you know, just fodder to hurt the guy? Or if I made a video about Chris Bores, when I was making videos about him, his girlfriend dumped him. Did you hear me saying, ah ha ha, Jennifer dumped you, ah ha ha, sore irate loser, ha ha ha? No, it's because those are aspects of their personal lives. Has nothing to do with what they do on YouTube. Now, has Onision involved some of his either ex-lovers or current lovers or what have you in his videos? Yeah, he has. But still, trying to think you know him from a personal level enough that you've got to try and end his marriage, contact his parents, shit like that, And no, I'm not naming names of people who do this because there's more than enough people that do it, and I'm sure we all know who they are that are going after Onision and trying to rip this guy down from his proverbial roots and getting him to crash down in life and ruin his life. Now, I agree. I see all the evidence out there. I personally don't think he's all that good of a guy. Does that mean I'm going to go out there and trying to convince people that know him personally of that? That's their own conclusion to draw for themselves. If they know him on a personal level and he's conned anyone, then I'm sorry, there's a sucker born every minute and they're just another person in this world that got conned. Now, is it potentially heartless that I say that? Because, oh, how could you? What if he goes on to do something really mean and hurts them in some physical or mental way? Again, not my job to care about that. It really isn't. From my personal opinion, it is really not my job to care about that. If in his personal life he does something to harm the people around him, then that's for him and for them to be concerned about. What he does on YouTube, I'll be here to critique it. What someone like Shane Dawson, iHor, Ray William Johnson does on YouTube, I'll be here to critique it. But all you guys that keep sending me, oh, why don't you cover this? Look at the video this guy made. Look at all the evidence he presented. Why don't you give your take on this archfiend? You spoke out about so many people, yet you won't speak out against Onision and all the stuff he's doing to his wife. Look at all the evidence in front of you. I see it, and I don't care. I mean, it's funny because it gets thrown back at me too, because I involve my girlfriend in the videos. You may know her as Girlfiend. And there's a number of people that have tried to contact her with the real information about Archfiend, going to the point that Girlfiend used to have a YouTube account called The Girlfiend. It got shut down for inactivity, but anyway, that's beside the point. People started messaging her with like the real information about Archfiend, like, I want you to know about this guy. People sending information about me murdering my ex-girlfriend. Like multiple people sending information like that with no proof whatsoever, none whatsoever. And when she sees it, and when people report information about me, hearsay information, stuff they see, I tell her. The main reason why is I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide if someone's going to say something about me on the internet. I go, oh, here, Girlfiend, look, someone said I killed a cat in the bathtub with a hammer last night. Even though you were here and you know I didn't do such a thing, I just want you to know that people are saying that about me on the internet. Oh, and I killed my ex-girlfriend. The people are still talking about that. I find stuff like that laughable. Anything that has been said about me, I've yet to see anything that involves my personal life that is, in a damning sense, that has an ounce of truth to it, or has an ounce of proof to it. So again, going back and trying to relate that to the Onision shit is, why should anyone in Onision's personal life who knows him on a personal level believe anything we have to say out here as outsiders looking in? Why should I waste my time trying to talk to his wife and tell him what an evil person he is? Please listen to me. You have no idea what you're getting into. Why should I try and do that when I have people trying to tell my girlfriend what a terrible guy I am, and she's laughing about it? For all my girlfriend knows, I'm a convincing con man who did kill his ex-girlfriend and who smashes cats in the bathtub with a hammer. She laughs at it, I laugh at it. Maybe I'm a con man as well. So why should I waste time trying to talk to anyone in Onision's life? Tell them, go out of my way to find them, contact them, and explain to them that this person who we don't physically know in our lives is a genuinely bad person. Why should I waste a second of my time trying to do that? So, as far as the Onision videos that I feel go quote-unquote too far, It may be some of the videos and the content that Onision makes, but mostly I'm more disgusted with the videos that people make trying to bring him down from a personal level. And I can't stand Onision as much as the next guy. And I can't believe that I'm kind of sympathizing, and I never thought I would say this ever, that I'm kind of sympathizing with Onision because I feel he's kind of unfairly getting attacked for the criticisms that he gets on a personal level. Again, I see the content that's and the proof that's out in front of me, and I believe it. I don't believe he's a genuinely nice guy. But to go out of my way and try to ruin his life because of it, sorry, I'm not going to sign up for that. I'm not going to sign up and make videos helping to spread all the information that's out there about him, trying to bring him down on a personal level. I'll sit here and I'll critique his videos, and that's about it. Again, I'm sure if you dig deep and far enough, you'll find a comment here or there where I might have made light of someone's personal quote-unquote suffering in life. And people might be like, well, do you think calling Justine I-whore really helps her self-esteem or anything like that? Well, I call her I-whore, and I've given my reasons why I call someone like her I-whore, because I feel she's a no-good, money-grubbing whore, and her content portrays that. Now, does Onision's content portray that he's going to be a complete abuser to his wife in some either mental or physical capacity? That's for you to decide. And again, if you want to make videos about him picking on everything, go ahead. I'm just not going to sit there and join in on the gravy train of people trying to tear him down from a personal level. Because people try and do that to me, and I laugh at it. So I'm like, boy, I wonder if Onision is showing his wife the same thing, and they're just laughing at it. So, why should I join up and try and do that? For all we know, he is a completely different person outside of YouTube. That's what people have told me when they see me in real life. The people that actually know me, they go, wow, you're nothing like that person that you portray on YouTube, other than, you know, overuse of sarcasm in some instances, which I've used in a lot of videos. That's the one main trait that people see is relatable for me in real life to YouTube. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's possible that this guy is just a really great guy off camera. Maybe he found a niche that works. He's living his life sustained off of YouTube. Again, going back to the comment that gets left so many times, are we just jealous of that fact? Again, I'm personally not jealous of that fact because I wouldn't want to give up my self-esteem in front of everyone just to be YouTube rich. But that's just me. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents on Onision and the number of people out there that are making videos trying to rip him down personally. What is your ultimate end game? To see him, you know, divorced? To see his then hopefully ex-wife make videos saying, you guys are all right, you convinced me that he was a bad guy, thank you for showing me the light. I'll bet you dollars to donuts that never fucking happens. Maybe it will, though. Who knows? Keep making your videos, people. Onision's going to keep making his videos. He's going to be the extreme, just internet lifestyle that he is. And I doubt a single one of you are going to slow him down. So, what is the ultimate end game here, people? I don't know. But this is the end of my video. And to all of you, have a fantastic day.